Hello, this is Kylie from Hello Crafter, and this video I'm showing you how to make these two pretty cards. These are designs in my October card class, so if you've received the kit, I'll show you how to put these cards together. It uses the framed florets suite, so this is the fitting florets dies, which have got these gorgeous oval border dies in them, and the framed florets stamp set which goes with it is really pretty, but we're actually going to just be using the sentiments in this, and also the papers. So these designer series papers, which I don't have much of now, are really pretty and they coordinate beautifully, and so we're going to be using some of these papers too. So I'll show you the bits and pieces that you need to make the cards, and then we'll get on with making them. So these are the materials you're going to need to make these cards. You've got two card bases here. It's just a standard A5 piece of card, scored and folded in half at 10.5 centimetres. So I've got a balmy blue and a blushing bride card base there. Then I've got two matte layers. These measure 10 centimetres by 14.3. I've got these in polished pink and evening evergreen. Then I've got two pieces of the lovely designer series paper, and these measure 9 centimetres by 13.3 centimetres. And then I've got a piece of white, and this measures 9.5 centimetres by 13.8. So I've also got some die cuts already done. These lovely sprig dies are in the fitting floret set, and I've just cut some in balmy blue and polished pink just to add to our finished cards. And there's these tiny little gold swirl embellishments which are gorgeous. And then I've also die cut some labels. This actually comes from the Frosted Flurry die set, which goes with the snowflake stamps actually. So, but it's a lovely size label, but you could die cut any label for your sentiment. First thing I'm going to do is take this white piece. I'm going to take this frame die, this oval frame, and I'm going to die cut just above centre, just about there, and I'm going to die cut the frame out of this. So I've done that, and you actually end up with three pieces. You get the window piece, the frame, oval frame, and the centre piece, which you can use to add a sentiment on your second card. And then lastly, we've got the decoration, and what you can do is stamp and colour and cut out these flowers to decorate your card, or so then we just need some decoration. So what you can do is, if you have the stamp set, you can stamp and die cut these flowers out to decorate. I've done some which I've already stamped and die cut ready to colour in just here. Or if you've got the papers, this one here has some lovely florals that you can fussy cut. Some of the flowers have a die that matches this one in the set that actually you can cut out with a die, but there's only actually a few on this sheet that you can do that with. The rest you can use scissors and cut those out. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to cut a couple of these out ready to put on my cards. I've cut those out. This one I use scissors, this one I use the die, this is one I use scissors with as well. So they're ready to go to decorate my card with. So I've got all my bits and pieces here that I need now. So for the first card, I'm going to take my Blushing Bride card base, and I'm going to layer that with the polished pink, and I think either that side or that side both work. Well, I think I'm going to go for the more subtle colour there, pattern there, and then this will layer over the top like so. So I will get this one stuck down. I'll glue this right to the centre of that panel. Try leave an even border around the edges, and then glue that down. Right in the centre of the card front. And I'm going to glue this down over the top, leaving this pink border around the edge. Like so. And then the frame you can either glue down or you can use foam strips. So Stampin' Up sell these really nice thin foam strips, and that will raise it up and give it some dimension. And the great thing about these foam strips, because they're quite narrow, you can bend them round that oval frame. So you just go nice and slowly and stick it down so that you can't see it from the front. So you don't need to even put the foam strips all the way around. You could just put them in strategic places dotted around. If you've got little foam pads, then you can use those as long as they're small enough, or you can cut them up to size. Okay, and then if you take off the backing, it's easy when it's all one long piece, and then just stick that down right in the hole, and then you've got this three-dimensional frame that sort of stands proud of the card, which is a nice effect. And then we just need to decorate it, so we can decorate with our cut out flowers. So you just decide where you want to put these, and then glue or stick down with foam pads. Put that one there, and this one there. Let's see where that one can go just there. Just tuck that behind. And then for a sentiment, I've used one of these labels, but you can maybe cut something to size according to what greeting that you have. I like this Celebrate, it's just the right size, and I usually have cards that I like to send to my team when I'm celebrating their little mini wins and achievements through the month. So this is a good little sentiment to use for those cards. If you want to use a coordinating colour for your sentiment, then maybe polished pink or the evening evergreen would be a good one. But black or brown also works because you've got some brown in these flowers as well. So let's just get a word on there. And I'm just going to pop that up with a foam pad on the left, and then a little bit of glue just there on the right so that it's quite even. There. And then just add a couple of these little embellishments. So I'm going to put them in the flowers, maybe one just here. So that's that one, and then the second card we're going to stamp a greeting onto this oval, and it can be, you could use that as Christmas paper, so you could do a Christmas one or you could do a non-Christmas one. I think both work equally well with this these papers, but I think I'm going to use one of these. Wishes for a Beautiful Birthday is a really lovely sentiment, so I'm going to use that one. Nice big one. So again, coordinating colours, evening evergreen, night of navy would work well, or just black if you just got black. So this one, I've trimmed down this mat actually, because my mat layer was just a little bit too big for this piece of paper. So I've trimmed it down by 1/2 centimetre on both sides. So this now actually measures 9.5 by 13.8. So it gives it a narrower border, which I prefer. So that's what I've done on that one. I'm literally just going to glue these together. And you've got your sentiment, which you can use glue or foam pads. And then we can decorate with these little die cut sprigs. And then these, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the base, tuck it in. And then this needs something else, so I'll find some little festive pearls. And these lovely little silver and blue ones would work really well, so I'm just going to use some of those. Just on there. And there you have two similar but different cards. I've done some others that are a little bit different, that use sort of slightly different patterned papers. There's this one here. So yeah, gorgeous papers, and we're actually using this suite for my card club in December. So if you haven't joined my card club yet, now's the time to join and get registered before the 10th of December. Would be the deadline for getting December's card club box. So I hope you enjoyed that card. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, please message me. Happy crafting, bye.